What's up? What's up, everybody? Crypto's looking good. It's looking pretty good today. I hope that everyone's having a great day. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2026. Crypto is starting to go up a little bit, and it's getting exciting a little bit, all right? Not saying that it's gonna go up to 80 tonight or anything like that. That is clearly the resistance level that we're about to talk about to face. Clearly, there's a lot of short squeezes going on. People that have been betting the market is gonna continue to go lower into a new all-time low for this cycle, all right? I'm gonna be giving you guys my analysis on the market in today's video. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. It is the #1 thing that you can do, and it's absolutely free. Helps us grow and get out there even more. I hope that everyone's having a great day. Look at these markets. All right, Bitcoin, 78,479 bucks right now. All right. If you guys are wondering what this website is, this is vilos.io, absolutely free to go sign up. The newest website for the markets. This is the best website, all right? I'm biased because I made it. But guys, look at this, okay? Bitcoin steadily in an uptrend right here, all right? We're kind of going up a little bit on April 17th, 5 days ago, 77.9, and we're kind of slowly working our way up. We're at 79,321 for the top today, all right? Looking pretty good. Didn't quite hit 80 yet. But you guys can see though, April has been a really good month. Very good, considering that after the last 3 months hasn't been too exciting. A lot of people have been not focusing on crypto that much, but this is the time to be getting back into the markets here, and there's so much to cover. So first thing that I want to really point out is the Bitcoin ETF flows. We're seeing a lot more institutional interest here. If we zoom this in, you're seeing constant positive inflows with Bitcoin, millions of dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row, 6 business days in a row of inflows. Really good stuff considering, considering that, the last few months have been very bearish. BlackRock is starting to accumulate again. They are the #1, of course. This is this first column, all right, 284, 256, 39, 81, and these are in millions of dollars, okay? Really good stuff to see that. Now, if we go back over here real quick, if we go to X, if you're not following me yet on X, link in the description down below. So Bitcoin surged past 78K, fueling this little mini crypto rally, and a lot of people are saying that this could be a short squeeze. Now, it already is. It has liquidated over $290 million. All right, we're going on the way up. We're liquidating the bears that think that the market is going to continue on its downslide. All right, and $290 million worth of those shorts were 135 million in Bitcoin. Really good. And then Ethereum is also doing pretty good over here. You check this out. ETH, 2,374 bucks. Looking pretty good. All right. Now its low went all the way down to it was 1,840. Okay. This is in February. Now we're trading above about 400 to 500 bucks above that. Really good. Nice little floor happening with ETH. And that means if the majors are doing well, okay, they're starting to go up, you're going to start seeing the more risky altcoins starting to pump. One of the ones that's in my portfolio is Pengu right here, this Memecoin. I like them. I was explaining this in my last few videos. This is a really solid floor and a bottom that has formed with Pengu and a lot of other cryptocurrencies. But this thing isn't like a super small micro cap or anything like that. This is a nice, safer meme coin. And of course, we all know this. You don't really do much with the tokens, all right, with the coins. They are not layer ones. You don't need them to pay for gas fees to perform transactions or any actions on the blockchain. But this one is a little bit different just because they have a whole brand and a reputation. They are selling their products in Walmarts and all that stuff. And they're super popular on social media. You know, people use their GIFs, the GIFs, the GIFs, in all their media posts, you know, things like that. They have a brand, great website, great looking website. Let's go check it out, actually. And I'm not paid to talk about any single cryptocurrency out there. I'm just telling you guys what I'm investing in, okay? The goal here is to try to make you guys as much money as possible. I really like this one. I think it's good. And I'm not gonna tell you guys, hey, go buy the top over here. No, I'm telling you guys now, this is a good time to be DCAing. Back to the markets over here. Let's see. Another one that's very solid, had finally like a kind of, you know, window to DCA a little bit into this, because if you look at the past month here, Hyperliquid went up to 45, 46 bucks, you know, slid down a little bit right below 40, went up to 38, $39, and now it's kind of going back up a little bit. It's a good time to be picking up some. I'm going to be letting everybody know that is a Vilos premium member. You're going to get email notifications of my trades and my portfolio, everything like that. I'll be preparing this tonight after the live stream. Absolutely go free to do. We also integrated, it's funny that I say we, but I'm talking about myself and my AI agent team, all right? AI analysis, all right? And this is powered by Perplexity, which is probably the best AI out there for deep research, current data and events. And so you could ask it, hey, what's driving Bitcoin's price today? What are the key support and resistance? Like anything that you want as a premium member over here, okay? And I believe as a free member, you have like a couple questions that you can ask it if you want. So looking pretty good. If we go over here, news tab, people are starting to drop price predictions for things, all that good stuff. What I'm really excited though for is the community is growing every single day. If we go over here, look at this. Look at this, guys. Very, very happy. Oh, very, very, very happy to see our first founding members in Vilos. So cool to see many people who I recognize from the past, from the Discord in the past, and new faces every single day. I think I saw we were at 80 new members, all right, that have signed up so far on Vilos. So really, really good stuff. People are posting, fun to see that. And I also implemented something super cool to the website. There's going to be live calls and you guys can go test it out already right now. So you know how like in Discord, things like that, there are hangouts and you guys can see each other's faces. Well, now we have that in Vilos, and I'm going to be showing you guys, letting you guys know when we're going to have these community hangouts, get to know one another, and you don't have to wait for me to do one. You can do one whenever you want. All right. It'll be like when you click on this live thing, and you guys can go test it out if you want right now. We don't see it, but what happens is it makes a post and it says you are live, and then it's really, really easy for anybody to go jump in your live with you, and you guys can have a call. I'm going to be doing community hangouts, everything that I used to do in my previous Discord server, but so much better. All right, back over here to the markets. A little bit of an update to the homepage. Go over here to the biggest pumpers on the day. So we got Memecoin, Sky, Hyperliquid. Go back to the top 5. Canton. And then we have Mantle, Bitcoin Cash, ETH, Near Protocol, Uniswap, Dogecoin. All this stuff is doing pretty good in the top 100. Let's go over here. So on the 7-day chart, we got Memecoin. It's up 58%. The thing is though with this, the meme core one, I did my research on it and 90% of it is held by insiders. So if you click on it, there's not going to be that much volume. $21 million worth of volume on something that is a $24 billion fully diluted market cap. Not the best investment right there at all. Let me take a little sip of my Monster. All right, Aerodrome. Let's go see the trending. So we got Zebek Network, SPK, Aerodrome. I think that is Strike or whatever. XRP, Solana, Tau. Let's go check out some Tau. 244 bucks. 1 month here. Had a huge steep decline from $338 all the way down to $256. And now it's kind of forming a nice base over here. Good support level. Looking good. All right, had a good winter time. I think this is a good time to be DCing into BitTensor as well. If we go over here, let's see. It's the biggest loser on the week. WorldCoin, Aave, Zcash, Algorand. Let me go check out some. Benji, good to see you. Hey. Pulse, what's up? Glad to see you. Good to see you guys as well. So excited, guys, to build this community with you. Absolutely so excited. And the founding members, I'm going to cap it at 100 people. The first 100 are going to get all of the newest updates, the newest premium stuff forever. Okay, like you're going to know before anybody else does. And I got really big news, okay, with the Vilos brand and website. In the next, I would say, week, I don't want to put an exact date on it, we're going to be on the App Store, on the Mac OS Store, so it's going to, and the Google Play Store. So if you're an Android user, I'm not an Android user, I'm an Apple guy, but we're going to be everywhere. And so we'll have influencers advertising for us, growing the community. So I would say if you want to be within the first 100, you're going to have a badge of honor next to your name as well, displaying your seniority, being one of the first on. You're going to be an OG status. Okay, really good stuff. Let's go check out the stock market over here. Nvidia is pretty strong, still #1 spot in the world. Alphabet, Google, #2. Market caps, Nvidia is still holding on to that #1 spot. It says that it is at almost right under $5 trillion of market cap. Holy smokes. 4.09 trillion for Google, and Apple right behind that at 4.02. So those two are battling out for the #2 spot on the planet. They're still quite behind Nvidia. Nvidia is almost they're almost $1 trillion ahead of the second place. That's insane, their lead that they have. Microsoft, 432. Amazon, Broadcom, Meta, Tesla, looking pretty good. So the top ones in the world. Stock market's at all-time highs right here. I want to go check this out over here on TradingView. Okay, let's go on TradingView. Actually, wait, let me pull this back up, but go in dark mode, because you know I'm not a big fan of light mode. Okay, let's see if I refresh this. There we go. Okay, oh my gosh, looking good. Stock market, all-time highs, $7,137 at the close today. Steady uptrend, climbing up into the right, stair step to heaven. You can see multiple times here, steep, small pullbacks here and there, absolutely get wiped out and recovered to make a new all-time high. Currently, it is in price discovery mode. And if we go check out the correlation. Let's go. Actually, let me do this. Let's go to Bitcoin over here. Open a layout. Not sure why my layouts aren't there anymore, but okay, we'll just do this. We'll do Zhao. Oh, I'm not logged into my right account. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Whatever. It does not matter. We're at $78,427. We're seeing a nice little recovery here. Okay, looking pretty good. Ascending triangle playing out with Bitcoin. Now, I'll be honest with you. We've seen this play out other times in the past. Okay, right here. This is the most recent one. The range dating from the end of November 25 all the way to January kind of starts seeing an uptrend form, and we got met with resistance right around the middle part of that drop right here, and then we came tumbling down to that low, 60,360 bucks, whatever. So is this going to be the same kind of thing where eventually, like at 80,000, we meet that resistance and then we come to an all-time low? I can see that playing out. I'm not going to be like, I'm not a perma bear or perma bull, right? I'm just going to give you guys a non-biased analysis of the market. It's possible that this happens yet once again, but the thing that's different this time is that the war going on in the Middle East, it's looking pretty good right now. There's an extension to the ceasefire, and that's, the markets are really liking that a lot. So if we go over here, let's just go see Trump. Let's see. Ceasefire. That's not what I want. Hold on a second. There's an extension. There we go. Trump extends the US ceasefire indefinitely. There's not going to be a date on it. That's good. That's really bullish for the markets, okay? He said this. He said, based off of the fact that Iran is seriously fractured, not unexpectedly so, upon the request, I'm not even going to say that name, and the Prime Minister of Pakistan, we have asked to hold off the attack, and yeah, yada yada. They're not going to attack right now. Okay, good. And so the markets are looking nice. So this could happen, all right? Or we break through the resistance at $80,000, which is right here. And if we break through the 80,000 mark, let's see, break through this resistance right here, psychological number, nice round number, 80K. You're looking straight up at the next one is it could immediately shoot back up to $100,000 over a couple weeks or anything like that. Like, it can steadily climb. And the bigger resistance than 80K, just because we haven't spent that much time around this area, is the $100,000 mark. Okay, and that's going to take a lot more time to break through. So we'll have to see. But if we break through this though, and we get a weekly close above this, then you're looking pretty solid. So looking good. Let's go check out the commodities over here. Gold is pumping, all right. That was the local high this past year, and it's making steadily like lower highs. That's not good, but it's still on this really nice uptrend, and you're seeing this play out right here. So I really like this a lot. I think that gold could definitely making an inflection point over here really soon, and then you start seeing it push towards that $6,000 mark. I really like this a lot, this setup. And I think that, and I'm, as someone who owns all different kinds of asset classes, gold, I'm not sure why this pop-up keeps coming up here. I think it's because I'm not logged in. Hold on a second. Let me go log in over here to make this simpler for us. Okay, there we go. Logged in now. Let's see. There we go. Bitcoin and gold. There we go. I'm logged in. Looking good on this. All right, and gold is going to make that inflection point. Like I said, okay, you're looking at the bottom pan over here. Gold steady uptrend, and it could start pushing back up. Bitcoin, same thing. And I want to just show you guys the Russell 2000, and wow, it's making another all-time high today. So Russell 2000 on the lower scale right here. These are the top 2,000 stocks. You are looking at the altcoins above, altcoin against Bitcoin. Why I have these two charts compared to one another is because both represent higher risk on assets. And the interesting thing about both of these is if we line them up, and right now they are lined up, the altcoins started pumping into the rally that the Russell 2000 started pumping into. You also saw over here when the Russell had a bottom, all right, altcoins soon after that also bottomed out. This one started pumping up, all right, started pumping up, and then boom, we saw an altcoin rally. It's looking like this could be yet another time that this happens, okay? The Russell continued to climb up, and we have not seen this yet, okay, with the altcoins. That's why I really want to start making a lot more crypto content, because I think that this is the time to not be on the sideline anymore and waiting in 100% cash. I think it's a really good time to start deploying some of that. And picking the right ones is the most important thing. So I will be absolutely focused every single day here, making my, I would say, 2026 portfolio going into this cycle. This portfolio is going to be the foundation, my biggest holdings for this whole crypto cycle that may last 2 to 4 years. All right. And I already have multiple on my watch list over here. Okay. These are some of the ones that I've already added, but there's going to be a lot more than this. And I'm going to be displaying as well my percentages, my how much I'm allocating to each one. I'm not going to tell people how much money I have or put into each one. That's totally up to you to do that. But I will be telling you how much percentage, which is the most important, what I'm comfortable with risking on every single pick here. My view still hasn't changed. I think that the best crypto portfolio should be weighted in, if you're going to pick the top ones, most of it should be in a safer pick, okay? But then you can have like a basket of higher risk moonshots that you're investing in. You could even do this, have like a few moonshots where you just throw in like $100 or $200. Depends on how much money you have, okay? And then all the new projects that have been dropping this cycle, there's a lot of new ones that weren't around before that I am heavily looking into. So it's going to be interesting. Look at this one, for example. This one's a complete scam. Rave this is the biggest scam of this year so far. Went all the way up to $25-ish. Okay, $25 over here. Came right back down to 80 cents. Again, people swung traded this past week. When it went to like, actually you can't even see it. Let me go over here real quick. because it was just like a few hours that this happened. Let's go. Crazy. Okay. Look at this, guys. This is just insane. Let's go on a lower time frame here to zoom this in. Day chart. Okay. We got to go even faster here. Oh, it's not letting me. Hold on a second. I think this is a trading view problem. Let's go reload site. I want to show you guys this pump that happened like 24 hours ago or something. Okay, we're gonna go with the 4-hour chart. There we go. Look at this. Had that steep decline, went all the way down to 49 cents here. If you would have got into it at 49 cents, you would have pumped up over 100%, 200%, 300%, tripled your money, and then came right back down again. Interesting that how that happens, but complete scam. I would not buy that low. A lot of people think that if they buy something at like a huge decline, that it's a steal. Yeah, it could happen, but it happens quickly, like I just showed you. I really am going to be focusing on multiple different categories this cycle. It's going to be AI over here, the AI sector, perpetual sector as well. So like if we go over here, Hyperliquid, Aster, things like that. I think that those are the two best ones out there. They are already, by how much interest there is on their exchanges, the volume that they produce, and the markets that they have as well. But if we go over here to our bubbles view, artificial intelligence, meme coins are still going to be a play, just because meme coins, people like to gamble. I like to speculate as well. I think they're not going to go away. The base chain network is a good one for meme coins. Solana, of course, is the leader. And I think that ETH's going to have a few more plays as well on that chain. But I think RWA is another good sector, but it's not very exciting, you know. And those coins, you don't really do anything with those ones either. I like this bubble view a lot. I'm just going to keep this on. Let's go check out some chats. Bitcoin 1 million. Website looks amazing. Appreciate that, the kind words. I'm glad that you think so. Took a lot of time to make it, and I want it to be the best place for anybody to be using. I want to put everything in the same place for you. Okay. Matt, good to see you. Sup? What's the best meme coin right now? Very good question. I think that it's, if I just duplicate this tab right here, I want to have a couple tabs open. We go over here. Where's the meme coins? Am I blind? There we go. Meme coin category. Are you looking for something that's really high risk and small market cap? Because I would not have that answer for you, okay? I don't really want to focus on that as much as the bigger ones. And I would say, when I say bigger ones, they're not that big right now because they've all dropped so much. I mean, think about it, okay? Look at this one, Giga Chad. Complete bottom. This is the bottom. You could just have a little bit of money that you throw into this, set it and forget it. Come back to it in 2 years or 1 year from now. All right. Hold on a second. Come back to it in like 2 years from now. People were buying this at 9 cents at the all-time high. You're getting it at 0.001. Really a huge opportunity. This is why I'm getting back into giving you guys the content, all right? A lot of you are gonna make a small lump sum of money into a absolutely ginormous amount of money by just picking some of these. I will let you know exactly which ones I'm picking. But if I were to give you guys right now, okay, stay away from Dogecoin, stay away from Memecoin and Shiba Inu. Don't even think about those ones. They're way too big. You're not going to make any multipliers with that, really. I think that Pepe is a great one. Apparently, it just got an ETF come out with it, or it is coming out. That's bullish for sure, because it opens some more floodgates for big money to come into it. And I think that this one is a really good price point. I don't think that this 4 is going to last very long here. This is a really solid opportunity to buy a safe blue chip meme coin that has all of the different exchanges going for it. Binance, Coinbase, Robinhood, everything. I would say if you're less risky, go with that one, add that one for sure. If I were to go with, let's go over here, down the list a little bit, you got to have some Pengu for sure. I think that Bonk is interesting, but I'm not into it as much as Pepe and Pengu. SPX 6900 has some potential to come back because it hasn't been around for a long time. And you are starting to see over here that it is recovering a little bit. If we go on the 1 month chart, it's starting to go up. Okay. I'm sorry that if it looks glitchy right now, it's my streaming software. It takes a lot of RAM to do this. Okay. So I think that one's a good one as well. Let me just do this. Let me open up this tab. There we go. It's gonna be easier. Okay. Down the list. This Asteroid Shiba one is interesting. This one is, I wouldn't buy it right now, but it is the only one that is making a lot of people a lot of money. And I don't have this, of course, in my portfolio, but that's the reason why I wouldn't buy it, is because it is, it's just like way too gone, all right? It's pumped up way too much. But if this forms a nice floor and it gets exchange listings, then I might add this to my portfolio. But right now it doesn't have that many exchanges. I'd also have to go check out, what the holder count distribution is, things like that. If we go down the list a little bit, Turbo was a good one last cycle. Toshi as well was a good one. We made lots of money off of those ones. If we go down the list a little bit more, Moodang is another one that I think that it's sticking around. And I think it has potential. I'm opening up all these in new tabs here. I'll go through all of them. Peanut the Squirrel has potential. You see how I'm skipping all of these? I'm looking at them. I don't want them. And now if I'm here in the list, what market cap are we at now? Okay, these are like $20 million market caps. So they're small for things that have exchange listings. All right, let's go check it out. Toshi. You're looking at a $75 million market cap. Okay, $75 million market cap, and this thing has Coinbase, Kraken, OKX, Crypto.com. It would be awesome if they got a Binance or if they got a Robinhood listing as well. I think this one is decent to add at this price point. Turbo, this thing is bottomed, and it is going to come back. I can guarantee you this is going to come back, because it's got all of the highways and boulevards open to it with the exchanges. you're looking at the all-time high being close to like 2 pennies over here, and you're getting it at 0.001, almost 3 zeros. Really good time to be DCing into that. I've always liked the baby hippo one, Mudang. I think that this thing at oh my gosh, 62 cents was the all-time high, and you're getting it at 5 cents. So really, if you want, you could just put in some in all of these that I'm talking about. But there's going to be a lot of new ones, and I'm going to be doing some degen trading as well. All right. Currently, I'm coding in a new DEX scan over here. It's not quite ready yet, but degen is going to be a filter. This is a pro filter for the premium members, and you're going to be able to go on all of these different chains right here, see what's new, what's coming out, what just launched, what's hot, volume, you know, holder count, things like that. I'm going to be coding in all of this stuff there. So if you're into DEX, if you really like using DEX Screener and Pump Fun and all this stuff, that's going to be like where your playground is on Vilos, and it's coming very soon here. So those ones are good. Those ones are good. Let's go back down the list a little bit. Let's go down here. Yeah, I see a lot of these meme coins that were prominent in this past cycle, and they're completely dead now. So you could also just do this. You have like, let's say $500, all right, that you are okay seeing it go to zero. And then I would say put in like $30, whatever. And if you're well off or anything like that, you just like, instead of 500, you go up a little bit, okay? I'm just saying for base case. You only pick ones that actually have some exchanges. Like if you go over here, this one, for example, this one, I'll tell you why. That one, Giga Chad, AIXBT. Okay, let's go check out why. CZ's dog, for example, it has Binance, has a Binance listing that's a tier 1 exchange, okay, the biggest exchange on the planet. And you saw it, this thing is on a floor, and it's been on a floor for a long time. Its all-time high was 10 cents, it's at 1 penny, but it has Binance, so it could draw some people to start putting in a little bit into it. Ponky, this thing is one of the best ones, okay, for social media. They're really good at posting things and staying active and doing all this stuff. Their biggest exchanges, Kraken and Bybit and Crypto.com. Those are good. They're pretty good. And you're not risking that much. You're getting it on the floor. It's at 2.8. Its all-time high was at 74 cents. Oh my God. It's so easy to make a lot of money now. I'm really, really excited because this is the time. Now, let's say you tell me, hey, I don't have that much. Like I lost a lot in the last cycle. I didn't take as much profits as I should have, or things are expensive, bills are expensive. Do whatever you can to have a side hustle on the side, get a second job, start a business, do anything that you can to just get at least, I would say $10,000, $5,000 this year. Over the next few months, all right, because it's really hard to make like $100 into $1 million, all right. You got to do a lot of flips, but it is definitely doable, 100%. You just have to like, you know, flip, but it's going to be way easier if you have some right now, and then you could just start a nice portfolio. And that's what I'm going to be doing, starting a portfolio from scratch with you guys for this cycle for the next few years. And these ones I'm going to pick are going to be like the foundational picks. So I covered those ones. This is another one that is on Binance and Kraken, Mubarak, whatever. Now, I wouldn't pick these if you go and you investigate their social medias and if they're not active. If they're not active, forget it. Don't even pick them. Now, I haven't checked them out, so don't just go out and buy them right now. I'm giving you guys a checklist, okay? You also got to check out like their holders distribution. That's important. Okay. So let's go back to categories, AI. You got Chainlink, BitTensor, Near Protocol, Internet Computer. Let's do this. Are you still bullish on Caspa? Oh my gosh, no, I got rid of that years ago, like maybe 2 years ago or something. 2024, I think, in the fall. Now, things that are like layer 1 projects, I wouldn't add to the portfolio that are not on the tier 1s. There's going to be so many of these projects. Like, I didn't even scroll that much. We're only like a little bit down. Like, this is the top in market caps in this category. I just did this, and you're already looking at projects that are under $100 million. So if you go down a little bit more, the sweet spot for AI stuff is between like $15 million of market cap to like 40 million, where you can get some of these projects that could absolutely go to $1 billion, because this sector always gets overhyped in bull runs and stuff. So all of this stuff though doesn't need a token or a crypto project. We know that, and they don't really do anything, but it's just about marketing and branding. That's all it is. So yes, I'm going to add like a little basket of some of these projects. I'm going to have to go one by one and spend lots of hours looking at them, but it's a good sector. It's a good sector. Okay, let's go check out some more gainers. Holy crap, that was crazy. That was a crazy kind of party going on. I will fix that later tonight. That's the nice thing about let me show that one more time. What the hell's going? It's like Royal Rumble in there. I'm gonna fix that. It takes like 2 seconds. All right, Steven, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. G-Zump, good to see you. I know your name. I just forgot the username. I don't remember by heart, everybody. George, I think. Good to see you. That's good. Let's start building our ports. Absolutely, 100%. Let's go check out treasuries real quick. Another new addition to the website. Largest treasuries on the planet, and also governments. You can see strategy is at number 1. And their current value, all right, of their treasury is 63 billion. Okay, 63 billion. If we go check out, let's include governments as well. Governments only, let's say. Okay, US is number 1. China. I'm going to add even more columns tonight as well to this. I'm going to put some more details into that. Biggest ones, let's see. Okay, biggest Ethereum treasuries, Bitmine, that is Tom Lee's one. They're at 11.76. So this is the view that I wanted. You see the entry value, how much they've paid to acquire the amount that they have. Strategy, they paid $61.5 billion, and they're up $2 billion. They're back in the green. Some of these as well, you'll see that they don't have any entry value because they mined it. They mined their Bitcoin. They didn't go out and purchase it on the market or over the counter. And these guys, they purchase OTC, like over the counter. There's deals, so you don't see their buys on chain. But Strategy actually just bought their biggest ever purchase of Bitcoin. Let's see. Go over here. Let's see. Let's go to X. I think it was like $2 billion. $2.54 billion at $74,000 per coin, bringing their total to 815,000, sorry, Bitcoin. Wow. Yep, there it is, 815K. They own 3.8% of the entire supply. Holy smokes. Let's go check out their stock. How are they doing? Are they starting to go up a little bit? Right over here, $179, okay? They're starting to go up, yep, right there. And this is really, really interesting, okay? Because I wanna show you this. When strategy starts going up, usually they front run Bitcoin's price. So if strategy is going up, that means a little bit time after that, Bitcoin's going to start moving. Okay. I'm going to show you this, what I'm talking about. Let's go to this. Stocks. Okay, Bitcoin. We'll do that one on the bottom. Okay, so let's say it's on the 1 week. We'll put this one on the 1 week. Zoom this out. I think that'll be good. We'll line them up. Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? No, let's do this. Sorry, guys. I'm thinking about a lot. Okay. Yeah, this is way better. Okay. Bitcoin is in orange. Let's do that. Let's do Bitcoin in orange because we got to do that. Bitcoin orange strategy is on the candle chart. If we investigate a little bit closer here, all right, a little bit closer, you can see here it's very similar. It's really lined up a lot. They go up pretty much at the same time. But what I see though is that this cycle over here in 2021, strategy peaked way before Bitcoin peaked, right there. That's that cycle. If we go over here, same exact thing plays out in this cycle. Strategy peaks right here, and then Bitcoin peaks right there. So it looks like they're starting to move again. Okay, strategy is a little bit ahead of BTC. Now it's too early. I'll be honest, it's too early to make a, I would say like a verdict on if the bottom is completely in yet, because like I said at the beginning of the stream, Bitcoin is going to be faced with the $80,000 resistance level. So we'll see if that happens, but strategy going up is bullish. All right, let's go back over here real quick. Let's see. Evening, okay, good to see you. Rothford, good to see you. Am I American? Yeah. Leonia, good to see you. All right, have you heard about We the Vote project? We the Vote. No. What's the What's the ticker of it? Let me know what the ticker is. The 3-letter or 4-letter word. I would say I could open up a deck screener. No, I don't see it anywhere. You'll have to let me know what it is. Okay. Perspective. I want to talk about one of my bullish picks. Let's go Pepe. And then SHIB. So Shiba Inu is about 10 times less than its all-time high last cycle. So if we were to do that, you're looking at Pepe going close to $35 billion market cap. Actually, SHIB even went higher than that last cycle. 2 cycles ago, I got to get used to that because now we're in the new cycle. So 2 cycles ago in 2021, SHIB went up to like $45 billion market cap. So you're looking at a 2,153% gain and Pepe just explodes, just blows out everybody out of the water. That's with a big market cap. If we were to go with, let's say, Pengu, Pepe, all-time high. Target market cap, all-time high was like $11 billion. Again, you're looking at a 2,000% gain, 20x on your money with something that is a blue chip, Memecoin. So you don't need a lot of money right now, even with the blue chips, to make a ton of money. So I'm telling you, this is the time. This is the time. Drop a comment in the chat what your top five in your portfolio. And if you want me to go check out one right now and give you my take on it. I love these bubbles. Love these bubbles. Okay. So we're seeing Bitcoin ETF recovery accelerates. We're past 76K. The low for this cycle so far is 60K, and we're at 78,000. We're up 18K from the low. That's about 23% up. And you're starting to see, yeah, Strategy purchased 34,000 extra for 2.54 billion. And now they're at 815,000 Bitcoin. Really good. Let's see if there's Ethereum ETFs continue to face persistent outflows. That's what it says right here. Very odd, because Ethereum is starting to go up and doing really good, actually. It's kind of outpacing a little bit Bitcoin. So it's interesting to see that the ETF isn't really doing very good. I mean, look at it. I don't know what that article is talking about, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 business days in a row where we're seeing positive inflows. They're not nearly as much money as it was during the peak, for sure, but that's good though. It's not out. Drop a comment in the chat as well. So I'm waiting for you guys to give me stuff to analyze here. That it's a live stream. I want to do it for you, but drop a comment down below if you like the view of what the website looks like in Vilos. Because when you go to every single asset detail page, when you click on one, the colors in the background, everything like that, and I'm gonna consistently make this better and better and better and better. So I want all the feedback that you guys can give me. If you guys tell me, hey, there's something that's not working very well, or it's glitchy, or it's laggy, or it would be nice to have this as well, everything, let me know. And if you also want to get in touch with me directly, if you don't want to say it in a live stream, you can email me team@vilos.io if you want to do that. So, okay. Commodities, let's check out oil. $93. Peak was $111, all right, on March 30th, 2026, and currently $93. Hasn't been pumping too much because of the ceasefire. Really good stuff to see there. Let's go back over to X. If SBF's FTX didn't liquidate its investments following its collapse, it would still hold, yeah, well, I mean, whatever. Okay, so traders, so the US-Iran traders placed $430 million in bets on lower oil prices minutes before Trump announced ceasefire. Minutes before. Insiders, man. If you are connected to that, man, you are making so much so much money. You're getting so rich. Crazy. So Tesla converts $2 billion, $2 billion XAI investment to SpaceX equity. Okay, let's go down. Not too much going on with the Watcher Guru today. Here are the top 10 richest people. Oh my gosh. What? $840 billion net worth for Elon Musk. The second guy, Larry Page, is at $257 billion. Dude, he's dominating. He's dominating. He's going to be a trillionaire probably this year. Crazy. Wow. Fed chair nominee Warsh says crypto is now part of the US financial system. Good. Trump says that Saudi Arabia is helping with the Strait. Okay. And this is something that directly is important. Claude is just so good now. All right. So good that it's a national security risk for any single country on the planet, because they made the Mythos model, which is not even available to anybody other than cybersecurity firms to test, because it can hack into any single thing out there and break things. So Trump says that we have a deal with Anthropic. If I had Mythos, okay, I would not tell anybody, and I would just try to make as much money as possible. Oh man, dude, you could literally tell it, hey, I want you to just make me $1 million overnight, and then it'll do that. That's what it sounds like. It's just so intelligent. It looks like it's like probably the first AGI out there, artificial general intelligence, where it probably thinks for itself and stuff. So I would say this as well. If you're in crypto, if you're in investments, anything like that, if you're not using Claude, definitely get that. If you have not yet joined Delta Force, link down below. Drop in the courses, drop in the alpha and the blueprints, everything like that very soon here. Probably at the same time that Vilos drops on the app stores and stuff. So App Store, and it's going to be like this week. So Vilos will be on the App Store, Mac OS, iOS. And the first 100 members in Vilos are going to be legacy members. You're going to have a badge. It's going to be dope. We're going to do a community call. I would say let's do one tomorrow. We'll do a community call in Vilos. Everybody will be notified of this. I'll send you an email from the Vilos email letting you guys know what time it's at. And you guys can just hang out. It'll be tomorrow. absolutely free. Right now, you get a 7-day free trial to join, so you're a premium member for 7 days. 60 active right now already on the website. I think that's gonna be thousands of people. You guys are the first. Okay. I think that's most of it. Let's go check out Macro real quick. Fed funds rates at 3.64. You got Bitcoin dominance is at 58%. M2 money supply in the US is at 22.67 trillion. And yeah, I mean, that's just it. That's just it. Okay. I'm gonna go do more stuff. Go check out as well on Vilos, guys. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not done yet. I'm not done the live stream yet. There's a couple chats I got to answer here. I see that. But go check it out and tell me what your experience is with our AI analysis tool. All right. That's something that is going to be a huge X factor with this. Anything that you want to know on any project or any token, you'll have an assistant with you. Okay. So let's just do this real quick. Over here, I have like 3 computers. I got one over here. This one just has a blank screen on it. It's white for the lighting because I don't have my normal setup. And then over here, I got Claude, and I'm giving it little different things to do while I'm doing this. Constantly working. Yeah. You gotta work, guys. You gotta do it. Real quick. So this is my command dashboard right here for Delta Force going on in real time. Okay. You can see that my whole entire team has only cost me $2.46 to run. And I have 52 agents working for me in real time 24/7. Okay. Tasks, you got all this stuff going on. Competitor analysis, I'm looking at, I got everything going on for me. This is going to be something that you need moving forward to be in the 1%, is having your own AI agent team work for you, creating you projects, creating you any single kind of report that you want. So I have like 10 different companies, projects. Also, all of this stuff is under one parent company. The Delta Force agency owns Vilos, owns this, owns that. But if you're not doing this, man, yet, join that link in the description. Delta Force Network, so important. I'm going to teach you exactly how to build this stuff out. Like, and if you want to automate trading as well, if you want it to do your trading for you, that is going to be another course that's coming out. I just got a message yesterday from one of our members on school that he's using OpenClaw, all right, a lot. Now, I have OpenClaw. I have been doing that for, I would say, since December. But Claude is just so much better, all right, so much better. If you don't have like a Mac Mini or a Mac Studio, you can have something that you just tell your MacBook in the settings, or your Windows, whatever. If you have a laptop and not a desktop, you just have to turn off display shutting off and stuff, and then keep it plugged into the wall. Boom, you have your thing working 24/7, 365. All right, you got to have this moving forward if you want to make so much more money. Toshi, please. Let's go back over to Toshi. Hecko really wants Toshi. Okay. Oh. There we go. You're seeing right here, all right? So for the week, it's kind of like just ranging a little bit. It's down a little, all right. Down a bit. Month, whatever. Where to go, check out their website. Nothing's really that much different from the last time I probably saw them like a year ago or whatever. Let's go check out their X, what they're up to. Just because I don't follow some of these projects that I own some, all right? I don't like to follow pages. I just like to follow the markets, you know? Doesn't mean that I don't own them or like them, okay? They're active, so that's good. They're active, they're posting every day. Good content, good. I think it's still good. For sure, Echo. How about Based One? Moses Kilcher. Good to see you. Based One is at 11 cents 90. Holy crap. Out of nowhere, it pumps to... Nah, that can't be right. I think I saw this pump higher than that somewhere. Does it not have a hold on a second. Let's see. Where is their chart? I literally cannot find their chart. Yeah, that was it. That was it. I think it's this one. Price. Yeah, I was right. It pumped up all the way to 32 cents. I think it even went higher than that though, like on the markets out there. There's got to be, hold on a second. Anyways, it came way back down. That's the bottom line, okay? I think it did come back down all the way back to 11 cents. So if you're looking at it and you're interested in it, this is the time, I guess, to get into this. I don't really know that much about this project, okay? And it's not in my portfolio. But the chart is way down from its peak, and it's not like, you know, hasn't been way down for that long. This is like 7 days ago, 6 days ago that we're talking about. It's down 64%. So, yeah. Thoughts on Flork? Flork. Well, this looks terrible. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like, that looks horrible. Turbo, will it recover? I think it's got a good chance to definitely recover over time. I don't know if it's going to go over $1 billion in market cap and make a brand new all-time high. I can't tell you that, but I think it's definitely got a run in it this cycle. I think it's going to be really good because it's got all the highways and boulevards open to it. Smash the like, guys. Let's get as many likes as we can on stream here. Bear market vibes, bear market blues. But honestly, this is going to be dope to connect with you in the community. Tomorrow is going to be the first ever community live hangout. You can turn your camera on if you want, or you can turn your mic off or on whenever you want. I'll connect with you guys in there in real time. But I think for tonight, I appreciate everybody tuning in here. It's been like 70 minutes I've been streaming. Hope that everybody enjoyed the stream. If you guys have not signed up yet for Vilos, that link is right now in the pin chat. And it's free to join, 7-day free trial. There's also a free tier, but you just don't get that much on the free tier, to be honest. For premium, it's going up to $49 a month eventually, okay? This is a price that it's not just 1 month. if you get in at $19 premium, you're grandfathering at that price. Or you can do the free tier, but the free tier, you can't do all of that stuff, all of this stuff right here. Read it yourself, pause the video, read it. And then like this is like, you get the hangouts, the weekly hangouts every single week. You get your OG badge, your gold lightning badge. Then you get all of the tools that I'm shipping onto the website, community access, everything. So I'll see you guys up in there. Hope that everybody enjoyed the stream.